morning, children. Welcome to the English class. Today we are going to continue with our topic active and passive voice. Now, a quick recap of our topic. What is active voice and what is passive voice? Active voice, when the subject of the verb acts, the verb is said to be in active voice. In simple words, when the focus is on the doer, then we say that a sentence is in active voice. For example, I made a mistake. The focus is on I or the subject, and so it is in active voice. Passive voice, when the object of the active voice becomes the subject, the verb is said to be in the passive voice. In passive voice, the focus shifts to the action or the object, and so it is said to be in the passive voice. For example, a mistake was made by me. A mistake is the object, or in the end in the active voice, and now it is first, it becomes the subject, and I becomes less important. And please remember that pronouns have to be changed accordingly. I cannot write a mistake was made by I, so it is changed to a mistake was made by me. The following four do not have the passive voice. What are those four? I hope everyone remembers. We have discussed it in our last video. These four are present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future continuous, and future perfect continuous tense. If you have a sentence in any of these tenses, the sentence does not have the passive voice. Now we come to the exercises which I had given in homework yesterday. C12, C13, C14 and C15 from our Skill Enhancer book. Have you all done these exercises? You should have done, so that we can compare the answers today. Now the first one, that is C12, and all these I want to remind you are in term 2. Please don't do C12, 13, 14 and 15 from term 1, because these are on some other topic. You have to do these 4 from term 2. Now C12, change the following into passive voice. You have to see these and you have to change them into passive voice. Are we ready with our answers? We have to be very alert and attentive when we are doing corrections, because madam is not correcting your work. You are doing self-correction and it has to be done properly. The first one, the children broke the window. Now the focus is on the children. In passive voice, the focus should shift to the receiver of the action, and that is the window. So how will you frame your sentence? The window was broken by the children. The second one now, the truck hit the lorry. The truck is the subject and the lorry is the object. Now we have to focus on the lorry instead of the truck. So how are you going to frame a sentence? The lorry was hit by the truck. And I hope you remember the rule which I had mentioned yesterday, that whenever you are changing into passive voice, most of the times you will have to add the preposition by. So here also the lorry was hit by the truck. Now we are doing the third one. Very simple, just 3 words. Children like sweets. And please pay attention to the tense, whether it's in continuous, whether it's in past, present, simple, continuous, perfect. You'll have to see and change accordingly. Now, children like sweets. The focus has to shift to sweets, and sweets has to become the subject. So, what will be the sentence in passive voice? Sweets are liked by children. Now, the next one. Is he teaching the students? I have told you before when we were doing exercises from Real English book that if it is a question, it has to remain a question even in passive voice. You cannot change it to a statement. So, is he teaching the students is a question, and when I change to passive, students become important or more important, and the focus is on students, but the question has to be there. So are the students being taught by him? He changes to him. Are the students being taught by him? And a question mark. Now the fifth one. The dog bit the boy. The dog is the subject, and who is the receiver of the action? The boy. Now the focus has to shift to the boy and a sentence framed. The boy was bitten. Bit is the past tense. So now we have to write was bitten. We use the participle form. So what will be our sentence? The boy was bitten by the dog. Now the next one. The next one, I bought him a t-shirt. I bought him a t-shirt. He was bought a t-shirt by me. Again, here we have changed the pronoun as well. This one can have another correct answer. A t-shirt was bought him by me. A t-shirt was bought for him by me. Got it? But the first one is he was bought a t-shirt by me. Now the next one, the hunter killed the tiger. Again, the subject is the hunter, and who is the receiver of the action? The tiger. So now how are we going to change? The tiger was killed by the hunter. Now last one again is a question. Why are you hitting the boy? Now, when we change to passive, the boy has to be focused on, or the boy is more important in passive voice. So, how will you frame a sentence? Why is the boy being hit by you? Now, please remember when you have the continuous tense in the active voice, it has to change to a perfect tense or a participle, but not, sorry, perfect tense, but the past participle. But before that, you have to add the word being. Now here are the answers of exercise C12. The window was broken by the children. Second one, the lorry was hit by the truck. Please check your answers once again. Sweets are liked by children. Fourth, are the students being taught by him? Fifth, the boy was bitten by the dog. Sixth, he was bought a t-shirt by me. Seventh one, the tiger was killed by the hunter. And eighth one, why is the boy being hit by you? And because the fourth one and the eighth one had continuous tenses, the word being has to be added before changing other things. Now we come to exercise C13, where again you have a recipe, and this time instead of a mango shake, here is the recipe for making vegetable noodles. So you have to read the instructions given below for making noodles and then complete the paragraph that follows. Do not repeat the sentences. Write only words to be filled against the number of the blank. So you have to write only the words. First, you can write it in the paragraph given just below the mentioned lines, and then you can write it in space for answers. Now, what are the instructions? Boil 1 packet of noodles, slice onions, carrots, and cabbage, chop beans and cauliflowers, heat 2 tablespoons oil, add vegetables and saute, mix vegetables and noodles, add salt, soya sauce, and vinegar. Noodles are ready to eat. This has been given to us. This content is available, but now we have to change the things which are mentioned in this paragraph into passive voice. Some of them have been started for us, and so we just need to add 2 words here and there. Now, the first one, noodles are boiled and onions, carrots and cabbage are sliced. I'll repeat this one. Noodles are boiled, onions, carrots and cabbage are sliced. Beans and cauliflowers are chopped and 2 tablespoon oil is heated. Vegetables are added because vegetables is the plural form, and sauteed. SAUTEED. Saute and sauteed are the past and the present. So please write saute and add ed. Then vegetables are mixed with noodles. Finally, salt, soya sauce and vinegar are added to the noodles. I'll repeat this one. Finally, salt, soya sauce and vinegar are added to the noodles. The noodles are ready to eat. Now I'll just repeat what was filled in the blanks. A are boiled. The next blank, are sliced. C are chopped. D is heated. E are added. F sauteed. And then vegetables are mixed with noodles. Finally, salt, soya sauce and vinegar are added. The noodles are ready to eat. Now we go to exercise C14. C14 is fill in each of the blanks with correct form of verb in passive voice by using the verb and tense given in bracket. Now this one is a bit difficult and we have to remember more than one thing while writing the answer. First, we have to fill in the blanks with correct form of verb in passive voice. It should be the correct form of verb and it has to be in passive voice. And the word is given after each blank and then the tense is also mentioned. So we have to use those words in the tense they mention. So C14, the words dash by the teacher today, and you have to use the word explain and in simple present tense. So some people and most of us would like to write was explained, but was explained is not simple present. So what are you going to write? The words are explained by the teacher today. Sounds funny, but it is correct. The words are explained by the teacher today. Now the next one, we dash a letter the day before yesterday. We dash a letter the day before yesterday. Now you have to fill in the blank in passive voice using the word send, and the tense you have to use is simple past tense. Now what could the answer be? We were sent a letter the day before yesterday. Were sent. We sent a letter the day before yesterday. We sent a letter the day before yesterday is also correct. Now the C one. The C is this street dash because of snow. Now here you have to use the word close and in present perfect tense. So this street has been closed because of snow. This street has been closed because of snow. Now D, a new restaurant dash next week. And the words to be used and the word to be used is open in simple future tense. So how will you fill in the blank? A new restaurant will be opened. A new restaurant will be opened next week. A new restaurant will open next week is also correct because it is in simple future tense. Now the next one. The next one, please read it. E. He dashed to the party yesterday and the word to be used is invite and it has to be used in simple past tense. He was invited to the party yesterday. Those who have got this answer, very good. Now we go to the next one. I dashed the book by my friend last Sunday. I dashed the book by my friend last Sunday. And the word to be used is give in simple past tense. I was given the book by my friend by my friend last Sunday. So what are the words? I was given the book by my friend last Sunday. Now the next one. The dishes dash by my little brother. The dishes dash by my little brother and the word to be used is wash in the present perfect tense. So what are we going to write? The dishes have been washed by my little brother. The dishes have been washed by my little brother. Now the last one in this exercise is the novel dash by Rohit by tomorrow. The novel dash by Rohit by tomorrow. You have to use finish in future perfect tense. So what can be the answer? The answer will be the novel will have been finished by Rohit by tomorrow. The novel will have been finished by Rohit by tomorrow. Now let us go to C14. We have done, but then we should know the answers which I have told you. Now let us see what the answers of all the questions are the correct answers, so that when you have the time you correct your work. Answers of C14: A are explained, B were sent, C has been closed, D will be opened. Have you got so far? Now the next four. Was invited, was given, have been washed, will have been finished. Got all the answers? The last two are a bit difficult, but the others are quite easy. We go to C15 now. Change the voice. Some headlines are given. What you are supposed to do is change it into passive voice and then write those again. The first one, killed in Moscow blast. So you could write any number. 31 were killed in Moscow blast. Now the second one, mother sells baby for 100 rupees. The focus is on mother. Now the focus should shift on the baby. So the baby or just a baby is sold for 100 rupees by mother. Now see Sania Mirza and Neha Sehwal. Sania Mirza and Neha Sehwal win Indian Badminton Championships. Now the next one, Padma Awards are mentioned in the end. Amitabh Bachchan and Lata Mangeshkar are in focus. Now when we are writing in passive, the focus should shift. So Padma Awards are won by Amitabh Bachchan and Lata Mangeshkar. Next one, BJP rally is halted at Kathua. BJP rally is halted at Kathua. There, the answer also BJP rally halts at Kathua, and the answer is BJP rally is halted at Kathua. Now the last three sentences. What is the sentence? Heavy snowfall blocks Chandigarh Manali highway. What blocks? Heavy snowfall. So how will I write in the other voice? Chandigarh Manali highway is blocked by heavy snowfall. Next one, Cricket World Cup was inaugurated by Prime Minister. Cricket World Cup was inaugurated by Prime Minister. What should I write? Prime Minister inaugurated Cricket World Cup. Got it? Now the last one is very easy. Crops are damaged by heavy rainfall. Crop heavy rainfall damages crops, and the answer in imperative voice is crops are damaged by heavy rainfall. Now answers I'm repeating. 31 were killed in Moscow blast, first one. The second one is baby sold for 100 rupees. Third one, Indian Badminton Championship is won by Sania Mirza and Neha Sehwal. D. Padma Awards are won by Amitabh Bachchan and Lata Mangeshkar. E. BJP rally is halted at Kathua. F. Chandigarh Manali highway is blocked by heavy snowfall. G. Prime Minister inaugurated Cricket World Cup. Prime Minister inaugurated Cricket World Cup. And the last one, crops are damaged by heavy rainfall. Have you got all the answers? Have you corrected them properly? Now you should have all these exercises completed and checked. Thank you, children. Have a nice day till we meet again with another interesting topic. Thank you. Take care.